It's another beautiful day. That's not my shirt. There we go. Okay, so I missed you all a few days back. What is the deal with this thing? I missed you all a few days back. I was not feeling well at all, and I decided that it was a better idea to get better first rather than come on and like not be okay. I had like really weird symptoms on my period, so I was glad that I wasn't in like a lot of pain, but I was super tired and it was very bad. So I'm a lot better now. And I'm just grateful for you all for like having some patience with me. Thank you. You have a wonderful time online too. Let me put this here. All right, so I have a new tripod finally, which means our content's gonna be a lot better and not so stationary because I can actually use the gimbal that I invested money and time researching to actually use. Ooh. Come on, girl. She like, where'd you go? Come on. Poor little Gimbo. So gimpy. Come on, baby. You can do it. I think this is supposed to be able to go 360 degrees. So I'm not sure why it's getting stuck on that angle. We're gonna help her out though. It doesn't like being in that position for some reason. I don't get it. I'm gonna tip the gimbal up just a little bit and see if that makes any difference, but I somehow doubt it. Just gonna pull it up a little. Okay. All right, let's see if that makes a difference. I can't read Russian, if that's even Russian. Apologies if it's not. I really don't know. So for today, I'm gonna do a quick warm up. I'm gonna hop over and do some strength work and go from there as usual. Thank you for joining me. It's gonna be a really short warm up. Let's see. Because we've been out for a couple days, so we'll start up nice and gently. Nothing too crazy. Or I guess I shouldn't say short, but a gentle warm up. So we finally got our setup back. Welcome, 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 and this is The Spinning Mama. My name is Sonia. I'm very excited to have you here with me today. As you can see, we have finally got our setup back in order. It took me a while to replace my old tripod, and my beautiful daughter decided would be better used as a toy. So had to switch that back. But it did take a while to find one that was mostly metal that I could also afford right now. So we've got that all set up. Tripod packed and delivered. And now unpacked and set up for our good use here. Yay! Okay. So for today, like I said, we're just doing a light warm up, nothing too crazy. I have been out of here last week on Thursday and Friday just because I was really, really feeling off, and I wanted to take care of myself so that I could be here with you all today. Figured that was way more important than anything else I could do. So that was the focus for me. So right now I'm just doing a quick little warm up. Nothing too crazy. Just something, keep the legs moving, get the blood pumping, wake up the body a little bit. And then I'm going to do some strength work. I know when I first started out, there were some folks who were worried, oh, is she just gonna do cardio? No. Although I did start out just doing cardio because that's where I wanted to begin. I've been doing this now for about 20 weeks. Possibly more at this point because I haven't been keeping track over the last like 3 weeks. I don't know how many weeks it's been since I like actually was keeping track of how long I've been doing this for. But the point is I've been doing it for a while and I've been coming consistently here. So I feel like I've earned the right to show up and do what it is that feels good. And also definitely have the right to say, hey, this doesn't feel good. And that's really what I want to share with you all. We're losing 10 pounds of fat before the end of this year, but we don't have to do it all tomorrow. The point is to be in a place where we are giving ourselves a good foundation and that we've had more positive habits than negative habits towards our goal, that we've taken action in more ways towards reaching our goals than not, because that's honestly where we're going to see the bulk of our results. It's in the things that we do 80% of the time, but that we don't really think about. So that's been my focus, is just what are those things that I'm doing now that I can keep doing that will be beneficial to me in the long run? And those are the things that I invest in. So a little bit of rest goes a long way, but so does consistency and showing up. And so we've shown up and we're being consistent here now. We've taken some rest days that were much needed, taking care of myself emotionally and physically, so that we're in a good enough place to come and hang out and enjoy each other. So like I said, today's warm-up is just gonna be nice and light, and I'm doing a full class, so this isn't gonna be like registered. And that's good. Like if I wanna register the time that I'm spending on the bike right now, I can, but I'm really just trying to wake up my body. That's it. Just being kind and gentle. But we are going to definitely get into some TRX training work, do a little suspension training, some upper body, put on some muscle. It's gonna be a good time. Right. But the real question is, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I've missed you. It's been so long. YouTube must have thought I quit since I wasn't there for 4 days in a row. And usually it's only 2. But here we are. Hi, Kevin. You know I love it when you drop in. Yes, I will not forget to drink my water. I hope your meeting goes well. Yup, that's how we do. Whew. And for today, I think I'm gonna play us some Epidemic Sound music as background music. I totally forgot about background music. I'm not even listening to anything. Literally just over here spinning in silence. All right. Feel the muscles getting warmer. All right. Let's just keep pedaling. Let the cool air come in. Wake me up a little. Oh. All right. Feeling pretty strong. Feeling pretty good. Thank you for the reactions and thank you for kicking us off with some likes. I appreciate that so much, y'all. All right. All right, we gotten a little warm. So we always want to get that blood flowing, protect our muscles from injury. You don't want to stretch or work out cold muscles right away. You want to give them a literal warm-up. Prevent tearing, all kinds of other nasty things we don't want. So we do that just to keep ourselves safe and protected. Safety first out here, you know? All right, and microphone, just in case. So I turn my back from time to time. I want you guys to be able to hear me. Okay, let's turn you back on so that we can talk. Okay, so welcome in. This is The Spinning Mama. My name is Sonia. Very excited to have you here with me today. We are back on a tripod, which means the quality of this video series is gonna go back up where it belongs, because you guys will be at eye level with me instead of looking up at my 3 to 5 chins, depending on what day it is. Just kidding. We love our neckline here. So yeah, I am really excited to actually be able to talk face to face to you and feel like we are actually connecting like human beings instead of me, you know, trying to chase around the camera and just get it to work. Because those little things make a really big difference. I'm sure those of you who are also creators know what that's like. Even when you're just trying to capture like one little tiny thing, having your tech not work for you, even if it's something analog like a tripod, can be very, very challenging and frustrating. So we're back in business. Yay. So for our workouts today, we are going to head over to the door because that is now kind of the main workout space for me, which is kind of cool because that wasn't always the case. Hey, Google, set the living room light to blue. It wasn't always the case for me that the door was the main setup, but I have since gotten 2 pieces of equipment that are very cool that kind of keep things in order for me when it comes to my workouts. And those are my TRX training bands, which are suspension training, and then my resistance band training system, which is also on the door. And I'm going to show you what those look like now with a little bit better setup. Hopefully you'll be able to see it a little bit more clearly and really get the gist of like what it is that we do with that here. I'm just moving this table because our tripod now needs a place to live. Now that our work has paid off and we actually have a place to put things, it'll be good to put this table away someplace safe where my daughter's not gonna find it. So let's see, I'm gonna put my foot down here so I can pull that up. And just like that, our trusty dusty side table can go live someplace else. Maybe in the bedroom. It's probably a good place for it. I'm gonna move this over to the bedroom where it can do some other helpful things. Okay, so that has found a new home. And now I can show you the super awesome setup, which is where we're going to work out today. All right. So I'm gonna set you guys back here a little bit, just so that I can show you our door and some of the equipment that I'll be using. So I have a bag of resistance bands in here, all different weights, all different resistance levels. So that is what I will be using for like a lot of the standing core. But I just have a bag of little wormy dealies here, borrowing from North of the Border. For those of you who watch North of the Border, I love that channel. Anyway, so I've got these here as one little thing that I work out with, and put these handles, these spare handles in here as well. And you know what? I feel like the resistance bands, like my little leg resistance bands, can go in there too. So this might just be the catch-all for everything that's not TRX. Will go in here. I also have a kettlebell. This one is 35 pounds or 15 kilos, almost 16 kilos, I believe it is, in metric units. And then what else am I missing here? Oh, the TRX training bands. Okay. Then I have the TRX training bands here as well. And these are very helpful. Get that out of the way. Oops. Here I was thinking I could throw with my toes. And usually I can, but that was a pretty sad toss there. That was much better. Okay. So yes, I got my TRX training bands here, which I'm going to be using today. Ow. I think I broke my nail just now. Sad. But that's okay. I probably am due to just like hack them off and start over fresh anyway. So we'll probably do that. Okay. So for those of you who are not familiar with TRX, no, I don't know what it stands for. And yes, I should have looked that up before starting to use these, but I didn't. These trainers are suspension focused. So instead of putting weight on, you actually are like challenging yourself through body weight. So it's a great way to go through progressions in calisthenics. It supports you while you do certain movements that you might not be able to achieve with your body weight because you're suspended, but it forces you to use all the stabilizing muscles so that you can actually succeed in progressing and moving forward towards those calisthenics moves that you may not be able to do. So for example, if you're trying to do a single leg squat or a pike squat, whichever term it is that you use, you can actually use these bands to support your weight so that you can practice training the muscles that are necessary to do the pike squat, and then you can reduce the amount of support that these bands provide for you and increase the challenge on each leg until you can do an individual or single leg pike squat or single leg squat. So that's kind of the deal of what this is and how it works and all of that. I'm going to put it up on the door here. And it's great because it's nice and soft and padded, so I know it's not going to hurt these rental doors that are, I'm sure, low quality. So the doors will be safe, and we get to keep our security deposit because everything is kind of hooked up through gravity, which is great, again, because you're not really needing to like set up everything in some like super official way. You're just making sure that everything works. Now I'm gonna grab a broom because there's a lot of crap underneath that old table. So I'm gonna grab the broom and give it a quick swipe just because I am barefoot and I hate grit on my naked toes. So I feel like I can feel every grain of dust and it's super gross. So we're just gonna sweep that up. And as soon as we got a nice clean spot, we'll get to it. Okay. Perfect. I'll move this chair as well. And last but not least, I almost forgot we need a little music. So let's have some tunes while we work our bodies. Let's just grab Epidemic Sound, pull it up. And we are going to just play some sounds. Let's see what we got here. This is very nice. I want something less nice. All right. Something a little bit more chill, you know? All right, let's set you up there. And then we're gonna get into it. And the key is to incorporate the whole body into the movement. So lifting the hips, squeezing the tush, engaging the lower core, as well as the back and shoulders, and even a little chest. Everything gets involved with TRX, which is fun and exhausting. Whew. Okay, let's give these arms a little break. Whew. Gotta have a pretty intensive grip for this to work. And my hands are really tired. Here we go. Back into it, second set. Whew. Oh, that was hardcore. But here we go. Whew. Okay. What a vibe she is. Gotta love the music on Epidemic Sound. You never know what's gonna come up. And that was kind of nice. Okay, so hello to you who are hanging out with me right now. Thank you. I am really glad to be back and to have a nice light day in. I appreciate you very much. That workout felt pretty good, and I know that I am well on my way to the 10 pounds of fat loss that we are shooting for by the end of the year. I know that that's something that I can reach and will reach, especially as I reduce my stress levels and see some little improvements here and there in other areas of my life. I know that my workout regime and like my habits all follow suit. So I am just going to continue to pursue those things and let my body continue to heal up. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So we're back to the normal schedule. I'm feeling much better, like I said. So I will see you all tomorrow here around noon. And yeah, just thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We are just beginning and it's going to be a really good time. So I'm really glad that you're choosing to be here with me at this time, joining in as part of the first 1,000 subscribers. I have actually made, now this I think is like 302 videos on YouTube, which is crazy. To have shown up 300 times. I'm starting to get the hang of some of this. So that is pretty exciting to be celebrating here with you all. And I know that the fall brings change. So I'm excited to see who's going to join us for this next chapter, and who will be saying farewell to as people just, drift and do what they do. So I am really excited to see the new community and see what we're capable of doing together. All right. So yeah, thank you for being here. I will see you real soon in the next one. That's tomorrow. If you're not subscribed and you know that you want to come hang out with me again, I am here working out every single weekday. And now that I have my tripod back, we are going to have much better quality videos because I won't be trying to juggle everything and make everything work at the same time. So please subscribe if you haven't already and you know you want to come back. And if you are just chilling, having fun, hanging here, and you want to give a like to be supportive, I really appreciate that as well. It takes the channel to the next level because it lets YouTube know that this live was live, meaning that you had some fun. So thank you so much for that as well. I will see you again real soon in the next one, but for now,